So let's quickly look into a video of how a mock trial is conducted. So this will lay down the various process. Kindly note down the way they address the advocates, the way they address their co-counsels, and then we'll quickly discuss the various steps, or rather we'll be discussing the first 4 steps involved in carrying out a mock trial.
Hello, we're delegates representing District 3. Here's an example of trial flow.
All rise. 108th District Court is now in session. Honorable Judge Kennedy presiding.
Thank you. You may be seated. Court is now in session. We call case number 12345, the State of Texas versus Miley Cyrus is now in session. Is the prosecution ready?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is the defense ready? We are, Your Honor. Okay. We will now hear opening statements from the prosecution.
So this is the pre-trial conference.
Your Honor, my name is Kevin Metz, and this is my co-counsel, Krista Quinones. We represent the state of Texas today, and today you will hear how Miley Cyrus, the defendant in this case, broke into the store of young Emma Watson. We will prove that she was trespassing, and Your Honor, this is why we ask for a verdict of guilty. Thank you.
Thank you, counsel. Would the defense like to give their opening now, or would they like to defer until the prosecution rests their case?
We'd like to give our opening statement now, Your Honor.
You may.
Your Honor, ladies and gentlemen of the court, my name is Jessie Kelly, and this is my co-counsel, Kevin Hawley. Today, we are representing the defendant, Miley Cyrus, in the case of the state of Texas versus Miley Cyrus. She is being accused of breaking into Emma Watson's store, even though she was clearly at a party that night. She never broke into Emma Watson's store. Your Honor, we ask for a verdict of not guilty.
Thank you, counsel. Will the prosecution please call their first witness?
Yes, Your Honor. Prosecution would like to call Emma Watson to the stand.
Emma Watson, please take the stand. Ms. Watson, before you sit, can you please stand and raise your right hand? Do you swear to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth to help you God? You may be seated.
Ms. Watson, please introduce yourself.
My name is Emma Watson, and I am not.
Could you tell us a little bit about your profession as a store owner?
So this is the direct examination of the witness.
On January 1st, what did you see when you arrived at your store?
I saw a lady breaking into my store with a tattoo on my arm, and I later figured out that it's the same tattoo as my child.
Who do you think that woman was?
Thank you, counsel. The defense like to cross?
Yes, Your Honor.
You may begin.
Ms. Watson, were there any surveillance cameras in your store?
This is a cross-examination of the plaintiff witness by the defendant.
Tattoo as Miley Cyrus, and she has brightly colored short hair like Miley Cyrus. Thank you, counsel. Would the prosecution like to redirect?
Yes, Your Honor.
You may begin.
So now let's quickly take up the process of mock trial. So in the video which you just saw, you saw the way the opening happens. The judge walks in. It's a pre-trial conference wherein the parties introduce themselves. You saw the etiquettes followed by the counsel. They stand up before making every statement. They ask the permission if the honorable court permits, if with the permission of the honorable court, my co-counsel, my defense counsel. So when you're going for a moot court, all these terminologies need to be in your fingers. Okay, let's quickly take up the process involved, or the steps involved, or the things you need to keep in mind during every stage of a mock trial. Process of mock trial. Opening court. When the judges enter, everyone in the courtroom should stand and remain standing till the time the presiding judge sits down, or he would pronounce the court open and call the names of the parties or the case number to come and appear before the court. This is the opening statement. Then the stage 2 is pre-trial conference. Pre-trial conference is a meeting between the judges. It's more of an introduction between the judges and the attorneys to answer any question on points of confusion regarding to the trial, how the trial would be conducted. During the pre-trial conference, each party should have one attorney to introduce all the members of the team. The names of the witness can be introduced. The what are the various stages can be discussed. So all of this happens during a pre-trial conference. So in the video we saw both the parties introducing themselves. They use word like I dash I XYZ along with my co-counsel ABC appear on behalf of the plaintiff, Mr. PQR, to represent the plaintiff before this honorable court. So these are the kind of pre-trial conference. Then you come into opening statements. Opening statements are more regarded as a fact finder. You illustrate, you summarize the facts of the case. The attorney presenting the prosecution's opening statement should address the court by asking, "May it please the Honorable Court," and acknowledge the attorneys for defense. The attorneys should then briefly outline the facts and circumstances, should tell the court which witness he has been calling, and so on. So you should conclude with the remedy or request the prosecution ask the defendant be guilty of murder in first degree. The opening statements should not contain too much detail. They should, I again state, only illustrate the facts of the case. Objection by either side are not permitted during the opening statements. You only summarize your facts, what happened as per you, and what is the prayer you're seeking. Accordingly, defense counsel is given an opportunity to give an opening statement, why he is not agreeing to the facts, what went wrong, why his client is not responsible for the actions. Then the defendant counsel makes the opening statement. The defendant again starts off with words like, "May it please the Honorable Court," and acknowledge the opposing counsel, and always state your opponent as an opposing counsel. Then the next stage is calling witness and direct examination of witness. After opening statement, the attorney should start with words like, "May I proceed?" When the presiding judge indicates you may continue, you come and stand before the court and start calling for evidence.